one of my 3 favorite EVs, and at one point my favorite electric car in the world, have now been announced they will go on sale in the United States, most likely as well in Australia and in New Zealand, and possibly in Europe. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans, and I have to say I did predict this would happen, as many of you did as well. Geely, they already sell. They basically own the Volvo, Polestar brands. They already sell those brands in the US. It just made sense that they would actually sell their Zeekr brand EVs in the US as well. Now, Zeekr, they are a very popular brand now in China for good reason. Their cars are really, really luxurious, maybe not to the level of, say, Mercedes, but they're pretty close, and they're relatively affordable. Plus, you can get a big car that's kind of like a really practical shape, almost like a station wagon type shape, but it looks really, really good. Zeekr 001. I'll put a link in the description below to my video. In fact, I've made a couple of videos on that because I'm such a big fan. Now, Zeekr are going to be using CATL's Kirin battery, or Chirin battery, whatever you want to pronounce it, which is their new battery pack, which has incredible energy density. It's around 240 watts per kilo. This will give the car more than 700 kilometers of range, and it's a big car. It's actually bigger than a Tesla Model Y. This is one of the first cars that they'll be selling. However, Zeekr plan a Tesla Model 3 rival. I don't think this is a good strategy. I don't think this is a smart strategy because sedans are a massively declining product, but Zeekr doesn't care. They want to make EVs for everyone of all shapes, sizes, everything you can imagine. They've got 27,000 new brands coming along. No, I'm joking, but they seem to announce a new brand almost every second month. They seriously just announced a new brand within the last 12 hours called the Cow Cow brand. Cow Cow, Kaka, Cuckoo. I have no idea how you pronounce it. CAO. Let's just go with Cow Cow. Now this new brand will be officially unveiled on the 29th of March with its first car called the Cow Cow 60. Now Geely already has a ride-hailing unit called the Cow Cow Mobility brand, and it competes with Didi, which is a Chinese alternative to Uber. I think this new Cow Cow brand will be their affordable EVs. Zeekr is more of their premium EV brands. And it looks as though it's likely Zeekr vehicles will be sold alongside Volvo and Polestar vehicles in Volvo dealerships. What about Zeekr's Tesla Model 3 rival? Well, it's not going to come out until 2024. Yes, it is going to Europe. Yes, it's going to the US. Don't know exactly when. Probably 2025. Australia, yes, it's coming here as well. Now, Zeekr don't just have the 001, which is technically a station wagon, probably the coolest looking station wagon in the planet, but it's still a station wagon. They also have the 009, which is basically a van, kind of like a Kia Carnival, but not quite as big. Now, Autocar says that Zeekr has a plan, a dual-pronged strategy. They want to be a premium brand, and its flagship brand, the Galaxy, has 7 new luxury vehicles to launch over the next 2 years. So they've got Galaxy brand, Zeekr brand, Polestar, Volvo, Cow Cow. There's a bunch of others, Lynk & Co. I don't know where to stop, where to start. There's so many brands. I think it's a bit confusing. It's an interesting strategy. Let me know if do you think this will work? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of Zeekr brand, they're coming. A new model every 6 months for the Zeekr brand. Those new models, most of them will be available all around the world. I think it's a good strategy doing that. Zeekr is a well-established product in China, but will expand rapidly in international markets, which is our original goal, said Zeekr's CEO, An Conghui. The expansion target is to create 650,000 sales a year by 2025, which is why a US launch is so important. They have to get a slice of the very lucrative US car market. But it's going to be difficult because, yeah, there's the IRA incentive. Will it qualify for that? We don't know yet. Now, keep in mind, Zeekr also have a third vehicle, which is coming soon. It's called the Zeekr X, and I made a review on that. I'll put a link in the description. It's a pretty cool looking car, sort of a similar size to a BYD Atto 3, and it will probably be the brand's best selling vehicle and its most affordable vehicle as well. Now, a lot of analysts say that they think the Zeekr 001 is not going to sell in the US. They say the shape is all wrong. It's not a traditional SUV. Wagons don't sell well in the US. Now, I don't think it looks like a wagon, so I think that has that going for it, but they're saying it will be a flop in the United States. Let me know what you think. Do you think this would sell? This is a bit longer than Tesla Model Y. I think it would be a winner, but I could be wrong. Remember, there is a Zeekr 001 performance version which has 600 horsepower, range of more than 600 kilometers, It's a biggish car, right? It's luxurious, and it only costs around $50,000 in China. I think people would love it. Now, maybe it's just because I love it, but it reminds me of like an electric version of an Audi RS6, just better. I know the RS6 is, has that prestige of being an Audi, has the RS6, the RS moniker, the brand. It's not electric though. It's the old way. It's not the new thing. So that brings us to Zeekr's fourth car. We've talked about three. There's the 001, the shooting brake, the wagon. Then there's the MPV, the 009, or the van, the electric luxury van. Then you've got the Zeekr X, which is the BYD Atto 3 competitor, sort of an XC40, Volvo XC40 type size as well. And now you've got the Model 3 competitor, similar size to a Model 3, but Zeekr is hoping they can use CATL's new Kieran pack to give the car more range. To make it actually stand out from the pack, they want to have it have more range than its competition. So they've confirmed that the 001 is going to Europe. They've confirmed that the upcoming CS1E joined the lineup there as well. Then the question is, will this new Tesla Model 3 come to Australia and to America? I don't know, but I do have one thing to say. I think the new Zeekr Tesla Model 3 rival will have a range of over 1,000 kilometers. Yep, in the real world. Using CATL's new battery technology should enable it to get that kind of insane range. We're looking at a couple of years into the future before this car hits the market, but I'm excited for it. It's going to really start putting the pressure on some of those competitors such as BMW, Audi, even Mercedes, Hyundai, Kia, maybe even Tesla as well. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a fan of the Zeekr brand? Would you actually consider buying one? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.